A warning for people who use Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, they were robbed at gunpoint while making a sale over the weekend in North St. Louis. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski spoke with the victims who were told by police this wasn't the robbers' first time. Laura.
Mike and Kelly, the couple says St. Louis police actually called them on the way to our interview to tell them the man who did this is in custody, but they still want other people to be aware it can happen to anyone buying or selling online. On Sunday afternoon, Alexis Cruz and Christopher Hummel were selling this electric fireplace on Facebook Marketplace. The buyer, Hot Rod Scott, said he'd pay more if they'd deliver it to his home in the 800 block of Blaze Avenue in St. Louis. It was on their way to a side job.
I took it over there first, and I told her, I said, just stay in the truck. And I was like, I'll help carry this in. He wanted to see if it plugged in and it worked, which was understandable. I'm like, sure.
But once the buyer had proof it worked, things changed.
That's when he come out with his pistol, pointed straight at me. And I was like, you're really going to shoot me over a fireplace? Over 240 bucks? You're going to take me away from my kids and take you away from your kids? And that's when he walked closer and he put the gun to my head and he's like, you and her better leave now.
Alexis says after a few minutes went by, she was starting to get worried.
So I called his phone and it starts ringing right next to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, not even 2 minutes later, he comes running out and he jumps in the car or in the truck. And he's like, you need to call the police right now. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? My heart was just racing.
They say St. Louis police responded right away, only to tell them they weren't the first ones this happened to. So they made a post on Facebook warning others. And then the comments and messages from other victims came flooding in, including another person selling a fireplace.
There was a cell phone that he stole from a guy. He actually held a AK-47 up to his head. And this was recent, so he saw the post and he was able to get in contact with the police as well.
Just hours after their post went viral, they found out the suspect had been arrested and police told them they could have their fireplace back. So they went back to the house where it started and loaded it onto their truck.
I can't believe it blew up that quick, but in the end, it helped them catch him sooner.
I feel like honestly, I feel like we saved somebody's life.
Yeah.
I really do.
Alexis and Chris say they want other buyers and sellers to be safe and always make transactions in a public place like a police department or a busy gas station. They don't want to see this happen to anyone else.